met a little girl with a messy little face.
Hi Cancer, welcome to May 2015. And I'm sure you're so glad April is over and the eclipses are behind you. And in May, it's time for you to practice self-love, self-appreciation, creating positive energy for you. You have been through so much, like the Capricorns and the Aries and the Libras. You have been experiencing the hardest of the energies. The Pluto-Uranus has really come down like a hammer on the Cancers, and especially this last lunar eclipse must have affected you greatly. I know by talking with many of my clients that it has been a really challenging time for some of you. And now you're on the other side of it. So we're not going to get another set of eclipse till the fall, and Pluto and Uranus are separating, and the Scorpio moon is in harmonious energy flow with you, Cancer. And that happens on the 3rd. The sun is in Taurus, and that's in a fun part of your life. The moon is in Scorpio, and that's in the area of the love you give to others. The Taurus is the love you receive from others. The moon in Scorpio is in the area of true love and romance, risk-taking, joy, fun, self-confidence, being outgoing. So this is a time for you to really nourish and nurture you and give yourself a pat on the back for everything you've had to overcome, whether it's been internally with your own psychology or externally by forces or situations coming at you. You're doing phenomenal. You're doing a fantastic job, and remind yourself of that. And do things that build appreciation for you. One of the things I suggest to do is, I always say thank you. You know, thank you, Creator, for my health. Thank you, Creator, for my day. Thank you, Creator, you know, for anything that's going on. Because when you do that, you're sending out appreciation. And when you send out appreciation, you attract good things to you. So even if you're having like a really hard time right now and you're finding it really challenging to find appreciation for things, even the smallest things. It doesn't matter whether it's a cup of coffee or a sandwich that you appreciate, because energy is energy. So it doesn't matter whether you're appreciating a sandwich or a mansion, because the energy is the same and the universe is always matching. And so if you're saying gratitude and appreciation, I like appreciation better than gratitude, because gratitude makes us have to repeat the lesson again, but appreciation puts you in the vibration of receiving good things into your life. And so this is a good time for you to practice it, because Scorpio is a karmic sign for all of us, and it can bring, you know, it brings the chickens home to roost. You know, as you sow, so shall you reap. What goes around comes around. What comes around goes around. And so the Scorpio moon can be bringing you know, things, conscious awareness to things that we've done in the past that now we're, you know, wanting to change. And so by you doing things that show appreciation, even for the smallest of things, you're raising your vibration and you're aligning yourself for good things to come to you. Now, this is a strong positive energy for Cancer, because Taurus sextiles you, Scorpio trines you. Both of them are pouring positive energy into your sun in Cancer, moon in Cancer, planets in Cancer, ascendant Cancer, and that uplifts you. That makes your life easier, and it can bring good things to you. And so this energy can work for you easier than for the rest of us, which is nice for the Cancers. You guys so deserve it. And so there's a lot of positive energy in here for you. And Venus enters your sign on the 7th. And this is always good. When you have the goddess of love and beauty and abundance in your sign, good things are coming to you, Cancer. good things are on the way. It makes you look better. She makes you feel better. And she can attract to you good people that want to help you. She can attract opportunity to you. It's a good time to start something new, do an outer makeover, do an inner makeover. So if I was coaching you, your inner makeover would be about finding things that appreciate you, finding things that support you, support your balance, support what you're doing. I know it's been excruciating for Cancers. You know, you guys are like holding the balance for the planet. You know, this transformation in consciousness that needs to happen to wake up the people, to take the power back. Cancers and Capricorns and the Libras and the Aries, but especially the Cancers and the Libras, because you guys feel so much, you know, it's been the most challenging for you. And you know it. And so when I hear the other signs complain, it's just like, oh man, you have no clue. You should be a Cancer if you think it's tough for you right now. And so, you know, do what empowers you. Do what supports you. Show appreciation for the small things you have, because when you align your energy with appreciation, it attracts to you good things. And the stars are supporting you this month. Scorpio is your sister sign, and the moon in Scorpio is in harmonious energy flow with Pluto. The moon is sextile in Pluto. The moon in Scorpio is sextile in Pluto at the full moon. The sun in Taurus is trining Pluto. Pluto, although has been, you know, challenging the Cancers, is in harmonious energy flow with the sun and the moon, which can open up new love for you, new relationships for you, new fun for you, new goals for you, hopes and wishes coming true. Now Jupiter is T-squaring the sun and the moon. And Jupiter's in your money house. So Jupiter's working for you to bring you more of what you want. So you want to use Jupiter to increase your self-love, self-respect, self-appreciation, self-worth. Set boundaries with those who are not appreciating you. If they are not appreciating you, you don't have time for them. You don't have the energy. And you want to keep the focus on what you're doing so that no matter what's going on with the stars, you feel effective. Jupiter can help you do that. Even though it's a T-square from Jupiter, it's Jupiter. It uplifts, it inspires, and it can empower you to move past what's held you back and attract what you want, which can be more supply, more abundance, more opportunity, using your resources to achieve your goals. Your resources, your time, your energy, your talents, gifts, and ability, your inner and outer resources to create the life you want. Venus is in your sign now. She's working for you. Now, as there's a fixed energy going on here with the Taurus and the Scorpio, there's also a mutable energy going on, which is quite fascinating this month. So there's the fixed energy going on with the Jupiter in Leo, the Sun in Taurus, the Moon in Scorpio, and then at the same time, Mercury is in Gemini being opposed by Saturn in Sagittarius, and both are T-squaring Neptune. Now, I think Neptune is incredibly strong this month. He's like the hidden emperor there that we're not maybe given enough attention to. However, he's incredibly strong, and he gets up to almost 10 degrees by the end of the month of Pisces. And so Pisces is your sister sign. So Neptune is supporting you. And while others can be totally confused and deluded and deceived, you're clear. Neptune is empowering you to see through, you know, the bullshit artists, right? Because as Mercury passes over Neptune, he'll square Neptune on the 9th, and then the Sun will square Neptune on the 31st. It's very easy. Venus squares, no, Venus in Cancer will not. She'll try Neptune. But even Venus trying Neptune, you have to pay attention, because you can be in love with love. You can project onto someone the ideal of them rather than seeing them for who they are. And but it's not as challenging as a square. As a square, you can be totally deceived. You see, Mercury being squared by Neptune can bring out liars and thieves. Mercury retrograde can bring out liars and thieves. So you never want to go by what people are promising you. Always go by their behavior. If their behavior follows their words, then you can count on them. But if they're promising you something and they don't deliver, walk away. Don't waste your time or energy. Don't nourish and nurture those that are not supporting you. And that's going to be another challenge in here this month, because as Mercury opposes Saturn, I mean, that's kind of heavy duty. There's no like questioning what that means. That is, hey, what are you doing with your plans? Oh, really? You're going to do this? Okay, well, show me how. Saturn is reality. Saturn is the taskmaster. Saturn is the Lord of Karma. And when we have to meet up with him, we have to show we know what we're doing. We have to show we know what we're about, because Saturn tests everything you do. Now, for you, it's not so much, on you at all. Saturn is in that area of your service to the world, and then when he backs back into Scorpio next month, it will be about love and romance again. Mercury in Gemini is, how you get in your own way. Okay, so with Saturn like this, how are you giving your power away? Perhaps through the work. Don't do more than what you get back. So if you're doing all the work and your coworkers are not pulling their weight, don't do more. Okay, is balance is the key. You want to do your job, but don't do the jobs of others. Don't carry other people. You do not have the energy at this place and time to be having others piggyback on you. And so be aware of how you're getting in your own way, how you're holding yourself back, how you could be sabotaging yourself. As the planets move into Gemini, you're moving into your 6-week cycle. 6 weeks up until your birthday, you get the entire solar year's lessons. In that last 6 weeks, on your birthday, you get the new solar energy. And so, when anything's 12 signs from us, that's the area of how we get in our own way. And so look at how you're getting in your own way. Is it the way you're thinking? Okay? Attitude is everything. And I know you've been through so much that it's very easy to get into the Debbie Downer, or the negative Nancy, attitude, but it doesn't serve you and it only attracts more negative. Law of attraction is always matching. So instead, thank you for this warm cup of coffee. Thank you for this beautiful sandwich. Thank you for the sun shining today. Thank you for my car working. Whatever you can find, anything you can appreciate, get into that momentum and you're going to attract good things to you. Right? Pluto's not an unlucky planet, and it will not hold up your success. It is testing you and challenging you for what you really believe and, how you get in your own way. So, it's an opportunity to look at that. However, Venus is in your sign, Scorpio is a sister sign, Pisces is a sister sign, Taurus harmonizes with you, so there's a lot of positive energy in here for you. Jupiter is working for you. Jupiter is your fairy godfather in your money house. So Jupiter is working to bring you greater wealth, bring you more financial security, leveraging those talents and skills that you have to create the life you want. And there's this mutable T-square going on and grand square by the end of the month in the mutable signs, in the Pisces, in the Virgo, in the Gemini, in the Sagittarius. Now, it's not on you. It's not about you. You can breathe deep on that one. You deserve a lot of deep breathing, breaths of relief this month going forward. You do. And so Mars enters Gemini on the 11th, and as planets move into Gemini, they meet with Saturn, then they meet with Neptune, and so Mars is the gas, Saturn is the brakes. For you, this is what's behind the scenes. This is an opportunity for you to work on your health, well-being, and vitality. Your wealth is in your health. The better you feel, the more you can do, the more you can earn, the more you can attract. Your wealth is in your health. physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health. Take time out for you. Take time out for what you need. Venus is in harmonious energy flow with Neptune, and that is going to restore you, re-energize you. It's a great time to connect to source. It's a great time to connect with what you know to be true. It could bring you opportunity from afar, from where you didn't even know help was coming, support is coming, but there's support on the way for you, and it's good. Then there is the Taurus new moon on the 17th, and just 5 hours after the new moon, Mercury will retrograde May 17th through June 11th. Now, Mercury retrogrades 3 times a year. You can't stop living, you can't stop life, you can't stop business. The show must go on. 10 weeks out of the year, that's a big chunk of the year. So if you can, wait to get married or buy a house or buy a car or buy a computer or start a new job. If you can wait till, say, June 13th, it would be best. Mercury is the craziest the day he goes retrograde and the day he goes direct. But life goes on. And it's buyer beware, not seller. So you can sell to your heart's content. However, you want to look at the details, the finer print and whatever you're signing on to. And if you can wait, June 13th on would be better. And the sun will enter Gemini on the 21st. And, again, this is, for you, it's pulling you back into the area of working behind the scenes, your subconscious mind. When Mercury goes retrograde, we all go subconscious. And so that's another reason why it's not the best time to make major decisions. Also, it brings out thieves. Whenever the faster moving planets are moving past Neptune, that as well can bring liars and thieves. And so you want to go by what people do, not by what they're promising you. Because this is the energy where, people can make all kinds of promises, and it doesn't mean there's any truth in what they're promising. It could be complete fantasy or complete deception. Take your time. Go by what people do, not by what they promise. If the behavior matches the words, then they have integrity. If the behavior does not match their words, they have no integrity, no honor, and you don't want to waste your time in situations with people that have no honor or integrity. Sun enters Gemini on the 21st. Venus will oppose Pluto on the 21st, and then square Uranus on the 25th. And so you're looking at your career, you're looking at your relationships, and do what's appropriate. Make the appropriate changes. Do what's right for you. Love you more than the need to keep a situation going. If that situation isn't serving you, if it's pulling down your self-esteem, your self-respect, your self-worth, get rid of it. It's not appropriate. Don't stay in something that's not working for you. Cut yourself free. Mars will square Neptune on the 25th, and then the Sun will square Neptune on the 31st. So there's this mutable energy going on this month, and by the last week in May, the moon will be in Virgo on the 25th and 26th, and it's going to oppose Neptune, and it's going to it's going to square Saturn, it's going to grand square, because the Sun, Mars, and Mercury are in Gemini, Moon's in Virgo squaring them, opposing Neptune, and Saturn's in Sagittarius. So it's going to be really crazy in May, fun crazy though. It's going to be a lot of activity, a lot going on, and you want to watch for your energy level, because you are in your 6-week cycle now, Cancer. And, Mercury rules the nervous system, the spinal column. It's very easy to have extreme restlessness or mood swings or nervous exhaustion. It's really important to be grounded and practical in your approach, because there's going to be a lot coming at you, a lot of people wanting your time and attention, and wanting to, pull you into all kinds of activities, but that doesn't mean it's right for you. That doesn't mean you want to be involved. And so take your time, and less is more. That's my mantra for everybody this month. Less is more. Because of all of this energy and activity, especially as the planets jump into Gemini, it can really, stir the pot, and everyone's talking and everyone's communicating and there's all kinds of social activity, but that doesn't mean there's any substance to it. And so really look at what you're doing and where you're going. And the most important thing is to be loving on you. This is the month for you to really practice self-love and self-appreciation, creating positive energy for you. Now, the Sun will couple with Mercury on the 30th, and retrograde Mercury will couple with Mars on the 27th. So, that's a lot going on in the behind the scenes for you. So this is a time for you to really work with your subconscious, work with your dream state, work with your dream mind, and focus on your dreams. When you focus on your dreams, you can pull them into reality. So there's a lot of energy going on in the 12th house for you. Gemini is 12 signs from you, and especially those last few days here in the merry, merry month of May, it's time for you to really work with your subconscious mind, work with what's been below the threshold of what you want to create for the rest of this year by using the power of your subconscious mind. That's why, if you're, the power of affirmation, thank you, Creator, for the abundance that is mine. I am now ready for the opportunities that are entering my life. I am now ready for love. I am now ready for adventure. Whatever it is your heart desires, use the power of affirmation. The subconscious mind is like a genie in the bottle. It believes whatever you tell it, and your wish is its command. So by filling your subconscious mind with positive affirmation, what that does is it creates the life you truly desire, because the subconscious mind is actually more powerful than the conscious mind. And so it holds tremendous amount of information and resources to your heart's desire. So you can use that as your tool for creating what you want this month, next month, and so on. And in your birthday year that's coming up, your solar return, your sun return to birth is coming up for you here in late June, July, right around the corner. And now is the time to rest, restore your batteries, re-energize yourself, recharge yourself, get ready for that coming out party when solstice happens and sun enters Cancer and the spotlight's on you and you're ready to go. So use this time to love on you and appreciate you, and then the universe will be matching that with your heart's desire, what you want. So for those of you looking for love, it's on for you this month. Scorpio is lighting it up. Taurus is lighting it up. So this is the time for you to connect with others. There's going to be a lot of social activity this month. A lot of invitations. And it's good for you to do things that support you and appreciate you. Being with people who appreciate you. Going out and doing activities that increase your self-worth and self-appreciation. For those of you already coupled, this is very romantic energy, the Scorpio moon for you, and it is a time to, re-energize the relationship. When Venus crosses over Pluto and Uranus on the 21st and the 25th, you will have an opportunity to look, for those of you already coupled, to really look at the relationship and what your needs are and how that's working for you. Love you more than the need for a relationship. Love you more than the need to stay in a situation if that situation is not serving you, if it's bringing down your self-esteem. You don't want to stay in it. You don't want to, be codependent. The goal is to be interdependent, not codependent. So do what empowers you, do what loves you and strengthens you, and work to create that win-win with your partner. Money is in your favor. The Taurus is totally lighting up your money house. The Taurus new moon can be a start for new money for you. The Scorpio full moon can be a new start for money for you, or money coming to you that was owed to you. Money looks really good for you in May, Cancer, and Jupiter's working to help you create that and increase that now and for the next 12 years. He will not be back here again for another 12 years. So this is the time to do things that create greater wealth for you, financial independence, financial strength. Spiritually, it's on. Neptune is in that area, and Neptune is in harmony with any of your planets in Cancer, your sun, your moon, your ascendant. And this is what it's all about. Everything you go through is for your soul evolution. Everything you go through is to bring you home to Source, Creator, your mighty I Am Presence, who you really are. And that's what it's about. Everything else is an illusion. Only love is real. Love for you, love for Source, love for humanity. Love, real love. How is your health? If you're taking care of yourself, then you'll be feeling good. Don't push it. Don't exhaust yourself. Don't work to extremes. Less is more. Work less, make more life. Work less, attract more money. Less is more in May. Don't overload yourself with all kinds of activities and happenings. Focus on what you need. Focus on what's right for you. Focus on creating positive energy for you. And you do that through the self-love and self-appreciation. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Cancer. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below. You go to my astrology service page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to work on a work issue or a business issue or a relationship, it's very easy. You go to my coaching page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. I'm also going to be offering webinars starting in June. The first two are going to be on love, astrology, and the law of attraction. And the second one will be on money, astrology, and the law of attraction. So I would love to see you there. And until next time, take good care of you, Cancer. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, please be true. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I do.
Rides me on her years. She took away all my tears, swept away all my fears with her big grand eyes as she sang, hello, it's gonna be okay. Hello, there's plenty of rainbows tonight. Hello, need you to stay the day. Hello, you know it's better than goodbye. Stretching out a little hand, she said to take a stand, walking through the fields where the daisies don't grow. Would you be so bold to forget the